Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and talk a little diet and exercise both. These are my biggest difference makers, and this was inspired by myself. About 2 weeks ago, I was taping a video and I looked at myself and went, when did I get so soft? When did my pants start getting a little tighter? When did my shirts, like I have to suck in a little bit more, hold my stomach in? I hadn't really gone off the rails. I had not had a whole bunch of cheats. What happened was I just got a little sloppy. And so I went back to basics, and I can't tell you how fast that works. I have a few things that I do that are tiny little easy tweaks that make the biggest difference within days. I've made a list of those and we're gonna go over them. I'm gonna start with diet tweaks. Okay, number one, you go back to basics. Think about what your New Year's resolutions are. Those are your basics. I'm gonna exercise better. I'm gonna eat right, whatever that means to you. And just go back to the very basics. It's not hard. We say them over and over because we need to be reminded of them. I need to be reminded of them too. In the middle of the year, do your New Year's resolutions. Number two, journal. Y'all, I have said this in so many videos and it bears repeating every single time. When I don't journal, I get sloppy. My favorite is in a spiral. I'm old school. That's from the 80s. I've kept journals forever. First of all, I write my diet. I write what workout I did. I write what I did that day, kind of journal what I did and how I'm feeling. You know, am I feeling a little leaner? I can tell y'all that helps so much, because then in the future, when you go off the rails in a big way or a small way, you go back and go, how was that? You know, how was I feeling? You'll motivate your own self and you'll remember what works. Okay, number three, I really tightened up on my carbs, and my carbs hadn't gotten that bad. I wasn't eating a bunch of bread. I wasn't eating a bunch of crackers. Let me tell you what I was eating. I was eating a bunch of blueberries. In the morning, I would make my egg salad and I freeze my blueberries. And I started eating them frozen as I was warming them up. And it got to be where I was eating like a crate, just eating a bunch of them frozen. I'm warming them up and I'm going ham on the blueberries. Well, are those good for me? Yes. Are they good for my skin? Yes. Again, I wasn't off the rails cheating on chocolate cake, but it slowly pudged me up. You don't really notice until one day you're looking in the mirror and going, what happened? I didn't eat cake. I didn't eat bread. No, I ate blueberries every single day, a carton of them. I'll tell you what else did that to me, Cool Whip. I put Cool Whip in my coffee every night for a dessert. Well, yeah, that doesn't hurt you. But I'll tell you what does hurt you is when you're eating spoons of it, and pretty soon I'm eating a third of a large carton of Cool Whip every night. And I don't even really know how high I had gotten my carbs or my calories because I wasn't journaling. I was just sloppy, and it was day after day. On a normal basis, I'm shooting for 50 to 100 healthy carbs a day. So I'm writing my journal and I'm doing 50 to 100 healthy carbs a day. Mostly protein and fats, and then I add my carbs with my veggies and a little bit of fruit. And that's key, a little bit of fruit. Sloppy fruit consumption will take you down. That sugar is as dangerous to me, not health-wise, but appetite-wise, as cake, because it'll slip up on you. That fruit, you're thinking, well, it's good for me. Yeah, it is good for us, but when we're thinking about blood sugar and carbs, that is a really fine line. So I really watch my fruits. Next, I watch my calories. I have to watch my calories. I aim for around 1,000 a day. That's good for me. I feel great on it. When they were saying eat upwards of 2,200 calories a day, you'll lose weight on that. I would have never lost weight on 2,200 calories a day. I know over 30 years of experimentation, about 1,000 a day. I also want to say about calories, I go on a calorie average. Some days I get 1,300, some days I get 600. Sounds low, but on those 600 calorie days, I'm eating a lot of greens. I'm eating a lot of protein. At the end of the week, I average those out. They need to average out to about 1,000. If I eat 2,000 one day, I'm going to pay for that with some low calorie days later. So yeah, I've done that for years and I love it. It works great for me. Okay, next, I've already touched on this. Don't let the extras get out of control. I don't count cream. I don't count Cool Whip. Those extras, but don't let them get out of hand. Don't sit there and eat half the carton of Cool Whip like I did. And creams, those real good flavored creams, I love them. I'm real careful with those. I put my regular cream, I put my sweetener, and just a splash of those. Those can get out of hand real fast. Next, don't snack after dinner on a regular basis. I snack after dinner usually during PMS weeks. When I'm PMSing, hormonal, I will, instead of eating chocolate, I will eat cooked apples or berries with Cool Whip. I only do that for 2 to 3 days. But on a regular basis, that will patch me up. I can't do that all the time. So that has to be kind of a treat. When I really need it, I'll snack after dinner. But really, after dinner, done. Done. Nothing else goes in my mouth except coffee. My coffee's always with me. That's it. Drink my coffee and just wait till morning. You know, if you want to, you know, you can allow in your calories for that. But for me, I just don't. I like to go to bed hungry. Next, okay, a lot of people plan cheat days, and if that works for you, great, do it. That does not work for me. I cannot plan cheat days. I don't plan cheat meals because then my whole week revolves around it. I'm just waiting for that cheat. And it kind of introduces it as that cheat's okay. Again, that works for millions of people. For me, it just doesn't. For years, I had cheat meals in there. When I took those out, a planned cheat meal, that really works better for me. I don't plan them. And if they happen, then I go back to my calorie average. All right, you had 2,500 calories, you're gonna pay for that. And I will go weeks without a cheat like that. If I was planning for them, I'd have one every week. So I don't plan for it. And I'll sometimes go months with no cheat. And they do happen, but much less often. Okay, next, always focus on getting good protein. Be sure you're getting enough protein and fat. That's a very small little tweak in my thinking. I'm focused on the protein. What protein am I having today? That makes me get my meat out in thought. That makes me have my protein meals cooked and ready. Eggs are ready. Protein meals are cooked. What protein am I having? What fat am I having? Always focusing on the protein, the fats, and then adding the veggies and the fruit to it. And I add my fruits like I would bread or any other carb/sugar. I just am real careful with it. I also pay attention to the veggies that bloat me or set off an appetite. Cabbage, it does not set off an appetite, but it does bloat me. So if I want to be at my thinnest, if I'm going to a party or the beach, I'm not eating a bunch of cabbage the night before. You know, it does not make me gain weight. And I live on cabbage, but it does bloat me. So just, you know, be aware of your own body, how your body reacts to that. Okay, next, this may seem really silly, but it works. Okay, you know in the wintertime how weight will just creep up without you even really realizing it? Turn up your heat and put on some summer clothes occasionally. See how those summer clothes are looking? I live in my workout clothes because I go to the gym a lot. I think that helps me stay lean year round. So occasionally turn up that heat, put on a pair of shorts or, you know, something else that you would put on in the summer and keep that winter weight in check. Because we don't want the cycle of gaining every winter, having to lose every summer. And I will just add in one that I did not add on my list, but I've been doing it recently, self-tan all winter. It just makes you aware of your body. I've been doing the Jergens wet, and I'm just keeping myself a little bit tan all winter long. It just keeps me aware of my body, the condition of my muscles, just makes me aware. Okay, next I have a few for workouts, and my workouts had gotten sloppy, y'all. I would go do cardio, but it had kind of edged down to 4 times a week instead of 5. My weight workouts literally went down to once a week. I can't keep my muscle definition on that. So find your sweet spot. My sweet spot with workouts is 5 cardios. 5 times a week keeps me feeling good. It keeps that habit good. It's your norm. I'm going every day because 2 breaks, that's not going to get me off track. I never go 6. I never go 7. But that 5, that keeps that habit real ingrained. It's perfect for me. The 5 times a week is perfect. The weights, twice a week minimum, 3 is perfect. I will tell you 2 body pumps, full body, Les Mills body pumps, or if you're doing just at home or weights, a full body workout twice a week is what would keep me good. And then 1 kind of a bonus day where I'm doing a bunch of push-ups or I'm doing, you know, whatever I want to improve on. So my shoulders, my biceps, my triceps, because those are really hard to keep good after about 28. 2 full body and a bonus. Maybe some squats, but I neglect my legs on bonus day, honestly. Okay, next, intensify your cardio in a really easy, painless way. Do interval training. Go really, really hard for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then I pull it back for however long it takes to recover. Sometimes 5 minutes. Then do it again and pull it back. I get the best sweaty workouts like that. I've intensified my workouts and it's pretty painless. So if you have a hard time intensifying your cardio, try the high intensity interval training. Okay, next, with workouts, journal those with your diet. My diet's down here and hold on, let me get it. If you want to know how I do it, old-fashioned spiral. Here are my calories in my diet down here, and right out here, I put my workouts, and it's all just right here, so I can look back. If I get paged up, I can look back and go, what have I been doing? Usually, I haven't been journaling either, though. But journal your workouts and how those make you feel. And if you're stronger, weaker, injuries, just journal all that. Okay, and those are my back to basics things that never fail me. Y'all put down below some of the things that you do that really keep you on track, motivated, and consistent. So anyway, that is all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.